this is Ken English. I'm in downtown Daytona Beach. This is Daytona Beach Internet TV. We're taking a look at one of the merchants today. Omar Brown and Camille Brown are going to take us around the Kale Cafe at 116 North Beach Street, just a little bit north of International Speedway Boulevard, before you go over the bridge to the ocean. Speaking of the ocean, Daytona Beach has one of the finest beaches in the world. Many people think it is the finest, but we're not going to go into that territory right now. We're just going to say it's one of the best known beaches. And it's well known because you can drive on it. You can take your car from the pavement onto the beach and drive for several miles north and south. There are certainly areas where you have to get out, get off the beach and drive around. But overall, it's a fascinating run around town. This is Ken English for NightInDaytona.com. We're going to be talking about Daytona Beach and upcoming activities and special events. On the 26th and 27th of April, it's the Halifax Oyster Festival, now known as the Halifax Oyster Festival, Oyster and Music Festival. One of my favorite groups from the 70s, a group called The Outlaws, is performing on the 26th. A very popular regional artist with national reach as well, but known very well locally, Victor Wainwright, is performing on Sunday. It takes place on Manatee Island on the north side of Riverfront Park. Speaking of Riverfront Park, the fourth Friday of every month is going to be a special event. It's called Riverfront Friday. Riverfront Friday is going to feature a stage with local entertainment, perhaps some regional, and maybe as it develops even more than that. But it'll take place on the fourth Friday in the area of South Beach and Magnolia, just across from City Island and very close to Jackie Robinson Ballpark. Speaking of Jackie Robinson Ballpark, the Daytona Cubs are in and out of town. This is the busy part of the season. But what I found the other day was surprising. When I walked by the stadium, I was going to take some pictures of what I considered to be an empty stadium. And that empty stadium, a field of dreams, if you will, wasn't empty. There were two high school teams about to prepare, or they were preparing for a game that would separate the two of them. One, the season would move on, and they'd move on to the state qualification round from the district, and the other would go home for the season. It was a district championship, a district game between New Smyrna Beach High School and Pine Ridge out of Deltona. And the Deltona team, the Pine Ridge team, won in 10 innings, 4-2. But while I was there, I couldn't help but think about how these kids, these high school age students right now, are stepping onto a professional field with their dreams fully intact. Some of them may move on, most of them won't. This is Ken English for NightInDaytona.com.